So in our picture, isosceles triangles is a Greek word. Okay, it's a Greek word. It's two kind of Greek words put together. So by definition, isosceles triangle, the term isos, this first part, means equal. Okay. So we're going to kind of piece apart the word first so it makes a little bit more sense when we talk about it. So the ISOS, this term stands for equal. Okay, equal. The next part, the CELES, in Greek it's skelos, which means like. Okay? So the definition of isosceles triangle is that the legs are equal. That is what the word means in Greek. So those are the different parts of the word. It's a pain to spell. Isosceles triangle literally means two equal legs. By definition, that's what isosceles means. However, there are a bunch of little pieces to an isosceles triangle that we have to know. Every triangle, a right triangle and isosceles, they've got special names for different pieces of their triangle. So the first vocabulary word for an isosceles triangle is called a base. The base is the non-congruent side. I'm writing the symbol for congruent because we need to learn it because I don't think we know it. So we've got non-congruent side. The base is the side of the triangle that's not congruent to anything. So on our picture, let's start by drawing bars on AB and AC. AB and BC, or AC. The non-congruent side of that triangle, the one that's not equal to anything, is called what? What is the name of the side on this picture using letters? We've got side AB, AC, and BC. BC is the non-congruent side. Good. This is the base. So this part here, this side is called the base. It's the side that's not congruent to anything. The base will not always be on the bottom. Okay, the way that you determine if it's a base is if the triangle has a side that's not equal to anything. That's a base. So when we get into the algebra of all of this, to find the base, you look for the non-equal side. Once you find the base, you can label the rest of the triangle. The next definition piece is base angles. Where do we think base angles sit on? Base angles would go where?
Base.
On the base. Good job, HJ. So these are congruent angles on the base. That's why they're called base angles. So the thing about base angles is that they are equal. So I'm going to put a curve here and a curve here. Those are called base angles because they are the angles that are sitting on the base. There are two of them. We've got one here and one here, and they're always going to be the same. We'll label inside. Those are called base angles. There's one here and one here. They will always be sitting on the base. That's why they're called base angles. The word base does not mean bottom. It just means it's the side that's not equal to anything. So base angles sit on the base. The next piece is called legs, the legs of the triangle. So in an isosceles triangle, the legs of the triangle are the two pieces that are equal. So the base is the one that's not equal to anything. The legs are the congruent sides. So there are two of them. We have a side here, side BA, and side AC. Those are the legs. They are always equal. And here I'm going to write legs. The legs of an isosceles triangle are always the same measurement. The legs of an isosceles triangle are always equal every time. Okay. That leaves us with the very last angle. And that last angle is called a vertex angle. The vertex angle is the non-congruent angle. It's the angle that doesn't equal the other two. So isosceles triangles will have two equal angles and then one that's not equal to anything. And in this case, it's called the vertex angle. So I'm going to put two curves here because we already put one curve for base angles. So this is the base or vertex angle. Notice how there's only one of them. One vertex angle. Okay. So understanding the parts of an isosceles triangle is going to make the algebra part very easy once you know the definition. So it's going to take some time to practice. So a base is the side that's not equal. Sitting on the base are base angles. There's two of them. The two equal sides, those are called legs, and then the angle that's not equal to anything is called a vertex angle. So let's talk some theorems. So I'll give you a second to catch up any highlighting that you need.